Hey everyone, let's start on the excellence questions now, and we'll start with question 1. And question 1 reads as: the length of the square of the diagonal of any cuboid is given by d squared is equal to a squared plus b squared plus c squared, and that is from Pythagoras theorem. The width of the cuboid is 2 meters longer than its length, so length is equal to x, and the width is equal to x plus 2. Then it says the height is 2 meters taller than the length, so that means the height is going to be x plus 2 as well. So if we take that equation as d squared is equal to a squared plus b squared plus c squared, we can substitute these values back in this equation, and we know that d over here is given as 6 meters, so that will be 6 squared is equal to a squared is going to be x squared, and b is going to, which is the width, is going to be x plus 2 squared, and c over here is going to be the height, which is x plus 2 squared. So what I can do now is I can write this 36 is equal to x squared plus expand these two, so this is going to be x squared plus 4x plus 4 plus x squared plus 4x plus 4. Collecting all the like terms on the right hand side yields x squared plus x squared plus x squared gives me 3x squared. Then 4x plus 4x gives me 8x. Then we have 4 plus 4 is 8. So 36 is equal to 3x squared plus 8x plus 8. Now we need to solve this quadratic. So what we'll do, we will equate that to 0 by bringing 36 over to the right hand side. So this will become 0 is equal to 3x squared plus 8x plus 8 minus 36. And when you do that, you end up with we write this 3x squared plus 8x minus 28 is equal to 0. So we have this quadratic equation now, and this is what we need to solve. So what we'll do is we'll find, so let's just do this little trick that I use all the time. So we want factors of minus 84. And how did I get 84? It is this one over here is 3 times negative 28 gives me negative 84, and I want these two numbers to add up to positive 8. So I want these two numbers to multiply out to negative 84, and at the same time I want these two numbers to add up to 8. So the numbers that come to my mind right now is 14 and negative 6. So 14 minus 6 is going to, 14 minus 6 is going to be positive 8, and 14 times negative 6 is going to give me 84. So now what I can do is I can write 3x squared plus 8x minus 28 equal to 0, and this I can write 8x as a sum of these two numbers here. So 3x squared plus I'll just rewrite this. It's minus 6x plus 14x minus 28 is equal to 0. And group and factorize. So this is going to be 3x into x minus 2 plus 14 into x minus 2 is equal to 0, and the common factor over here is x minus 2, so it will be x minus 2 into 3x plus 14 equal to 0. Okay, so we can now say that either x minus 2 is equal to 0 or 3x plus 14 is equal to 0. So this gives me x is equal to 2, and over here this gives me x is equal to 14 divided by 3, so negative 14 divided by 3. Now since we're dealing with length, x has to be positive, so we will so use x equal to 2 and discard x equal to minus 14 over 3, as we cannot have negative lengths. I'm going to show a space over here, so I might have to, I'm just going to write over here now. Okay, so therefore the length is equal to 2, because x is equal to 2 meters. Width is equal to 2 plus 2 meters, which is going to be 4 meters now, and the height is going to be 2 plus 2, which is equal to 4 meters. So this rectangle is 2 meters long, 4 meters wide, and 4 meters high.